Konami Studios. Wonder Woman 763. I am just ready for this story to be over because it's kind of, I think, has run its course. This is the fifth in the arc, I think. This is the final story in kind of this arc about Maxwell Lord's daughter, Emma. I'm pretty sure this is the last one because they kind of set it up that we're going to be going in a different direction come the next issue. I just didn't really like this finale or this story. I've said it before, I still think the writer here is trying to figure out the comic book format. And I get it. I'm a guy starting to write comics myself. I understand trying to figure out what the format's like and how to tell a story in the big grand sweeping arc. I get that. And this just kind of, it happened. I don't think there was a lot to it. And I'm kind of glad it's over because I think this arc ran its course. There doesn't need to be any more, so we can move past it and it's fine. We get some flashbacks to when Emma first figured out she had her powers and she was driving with her mother when she was young. And then she kind of just said to her mom, I hope you drive into traffic and get yourself killed. And she does do that. And then the idea just comes into play with the modern day that Maxwell Lord doesn't know he has a daughter. So that kind of becomes this new angle. And then it's just, there's a little bit of Diana in this story. It's not really about Wonder Woman. She takes central stage in like one moment in the book. And that is when we kind of get a flashback to her thinking about her life and how she's been controlled by people her whole life. And that's a great angle to put in here. But then you have her be controlled by Maxwell Lord to fight Emma. And it's like, what? That's a weird way. So it turns out Max doesn't know Emma existed and wasn't working with her this whole time. Like I thought they were going to do that angle. It turns out that he doesn't like her. And then they start kind of fighting, trying to control the people around them to fight each other. Max controls Wonder Woman and then they fight Emma, and it's just like, oh, are you kidding me? That's all we're doing here. This is like the first time I've like followed a Wonder Woman story as it's been coming out, and I'm just like, this is what we're doing? We're the most powerful woman in the DC universe is being mind controlled right now. That's the angle we're taking with this. I don't like it. I don't like it, and it's just kind of annoying, but luckily Wonder Woman's able to break free. They do take down Emma and they lock her up in like I think like some security prison that Edda's working for or something. But it was weird to me that she can like say the words and controls people's mind, but they don't like gag her or anything or sedate her to the point where she can't talk or something. They're just like, let's just strap her in a straitjacket because her words are what do things to people, not her body. I don't know. It was just interesting enough, I guess. I didn't think much of it. And this issue, again, I don't think it was that satisfying a conclusion for this story. It just kind of like, oh, we defeated her because Maxwell went against her, and we just tried harder than ever to defeat her. There wasn't really any strategy to it. We just happened to do it. And it was okay. I still don't like the lettering they're doing for this book. It still just looks off to me. You guys can be the judge of that. But something about the lettering in this book I do not enjoy. It just seems way too stylized to the point where it's kind of annoying and it becomes a bother when you're reading the book. The artwork's clean for the most part. It's got a very stylized look, and I don't hate it. It's all right. I just wanted more from this book, and I think we'll be getting more in the next volume or like the next set of stories for this Wonder Woman run, just because we're moving away from the Emma story and now we're doing that Max and Diana are going to be kind of like these agents working for Edda, going around doing stuff. That could make for some fun stories, but we'll have to wait and see if it's actually worthwhile. For the most part, I think it's okay, but I kind of wish it wasn't Maxwell Lord and we were doing some more, like, okay, just me personally, I understand like the whole spy espionage side of the Wonder Woman character, but I like the mythology side more with like the Amazons and the Greek stuff. That side I think is a little more interesting. I understand why you're doing it this way though, because of the movie. We'll wait and see what happens, but nope, they just defeat Emma in this issue. Diana gets controlled by Max, and that's about it. Now they're going to work together, and it'll all be the better for it. Will we? No, but it's going to be a thing that happens. So that's about it in this story. Not a long one. Hopefully the next volume gets better. We'll have to wait and see. So Wonder Woman 763, I am going to give a 5 out of 10. Not an egregious book, but one that I don't know if I can recommend to anybody who's looking to jump on board Wonder Woman. I mean, it's a good place to start, but it's just not that compelling. So thank you guys so much for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you could check me out on Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, good luck.